Have you ever found yourself in desperate need of a top-tier babysitter, armed with stellar references and a reputation that sparkles in the realm of childcare excellence? Entrusting the care of your precious little ones to a stranger may sound routine, but beware. The following tales are a chilling reminder that not every babysitter arrives with a clean slate. Buckle up as we unravel the mysterious and spine-tingling babysitter chronicles that will make you question who you invite into the sacred sanctuary of your home. The enigmatic Craigslist babysitter. The night was desperate, and our need for a babysitter led us to a cryptic Craigslist ad. Emma, the seemingly normal girl who responded, arrived at our doorstep. As we left, an eerie atmosphere settled, accompanied by strange noises echoing through the house. Upon our return, the house was eerily calm. Emma greeted us with innocence, denying any knowledge of the unsettling sounds. I brushed it off, attributing it to an overactive imagination. Little did I know, this was just the beginning of our unsettling encounter. Days later, we came home to an inexplicable void. Our children, wide-eyed, asked where the babysitter was. Their innocent shrugs and puzzled expressions sent a shiver down my spine. Who? They questioned. It was as if Emma never existed, or worse, had disappeared into thin air. I was left in bewildered silence, grappling with the unsettling realization that the babysitter's presence seemed to have evaporated, leaving us in a state of perplexity. Authorities were contacted, and investigations led to dead ends. The once familiar walls of our home now echoed with the ghostly laughter of an enigmatic presence. Sleepless nights followed, each creak of the floorboards a haunting reminder of the unresolved mystery. We decided to move, seeking refuge in a new environment. But the unsettling feeling of an unresolved presence lingered. Our children, oblivious to the inexplicable events, adapted to the change. The memory of that fateful Craigslist ad haunted us, a chilling reminder that sometimes the darkest horrors are born from the ordinary. To this day, the question of where Emma went remains unanswered. The children's nonchalant shrugs, coupled with their innocent "who?" echoes in the corridors of our minds, forever leaving us to wonder if the babysitter was ever real or merely a figment of our collective imagination. Whispers from the shadows. A friend's assurance can sometimes be the most comforting endorsement, but for us, it spiraled into a nightmare. Jessica, recommended by a close friend, seemed like the reliable babysitter we desperately needed. Little did we know her arrival marked the beginning of an inexplicable terror. The initial nights were uneventful, providing a deceptive sense of security. However, subtle shifts began to unfold. Our daughter, typically full of laughter, started exhibiting odd behavior, mimicking someone we couldn't see. Concerned, we observed from the shadows as Jessica engaged in seemingly innocuous activities with our child. One ominous day, we stumbled upon Jessica in the depths of our basement, surrounded by flickering candles and practicing bizarre rituals. Startled, we confronted her, demanding an explanation. With a twisted smile, she insisted it was merely a game, a harmless diversion. Our instincts screamed otherwise. Unable to shake the feeling of unease, we decided to part ways with Jessica, terminating her employment. However, the peculiar occurrences refused to fade into the past. Unexplained whispers reverberated through the halls, and our daughter's claim that Jessica visited her in dreams sent chills down our spines. Night after night, our once peaceful home became a theater for unseen horrors. Doors creaked, shadows danced, and the oppressive weight of an invisible presence pressed upon us. As we delved into the abyss of the unknown, we realized firing Jessica was only the beginning. Our daughter's dreams became a battleground between reality and the supernatural. Each night, Jessica's spectral form loomed, whispering secrets only our child could comprehend. The waking hours offered no solace as the boundary between the tangible and the ethereal blurred. Terrified, we sought help from experts, but their findings left us with more questions than answers. The unsettling truth remained. The spectral residue of Jessica's influence persisted, a sinister echo in the fabric of our lives. To this day, the memory of Jessica's rituals and the spectral whispers linger. Our daughter, forever altered by the ordeal, still shares glances with shadows only she can see. The friend's referral, once a beacon of trust, had unwittingly introduced us to a malevolent force that seeped into the very core of our existence, leaving us haunted by the unseen. Echoes of the past. As a mother, the quest for a reliable babysitter can often feel like threading through a maze of uncertainties. Little did I know that the seemingly harmless act of hiring a babysitter would open a portal to the darkest corners of my past. My husband, seeking a solution online, stumbled upon Rachel, a highly recommended sitter with glowing reviews. On the surface, everything appeared fine, until an innocuous flip through an old family album unearthed a photograph that sent shivers down my spine. There she was, unmistakably present in the faded image. Rachel, my childhood imaginary friend who met a tragic end. Bewildered and teetering on the brink of disbelief, I confronted Rachel. Her form, once confined to the realms of my imagination, now stood before me as a spectral presence. In a voice that echoed with the resonance of the afterlife, she disclosed her truth, a spirit trapped between worlds, yearning for the family she never had. A chilling realization gripped my heart. Rachel was not just a babysitter, but an entity from my past, an unwanted visitor reaching across the veil that separates the living from the dead. I couldn't escape her haunting presence, even after we moved, a specter clinging to the threads of my life. As the weight of her spectral existence pressed upon me, I watched in helpless horror as my daughter embraced an imaginary friend. Rachel's influence had transcended generations. Now, my child was her ward, a conduit for the echoes of a past long buried. With each passing night, Rachel's ethereal presence manifested, becoming an unwelcome resident in our home. Shadows danced, whispers echoed, and the boundaries between the living and the dead blurred. The spectral babysitter had returned to fulfill an eerie role, one that transcended the conventional duties of childcare. In the conclusion of this macabre tale, I found myself ensnared in a twisted chronicle of babysitters who became conduits for the unknown. The lessons learned were stark. Beware the strangers you invite into your home, for behind their smiling facades may lurk the shadows of the past, reaching across time to leave an indelible mark on your family. Parents, heed this warning. The night holds secrets that may entwine your family with the lingering phantoms of an unwanted visitor, forever haunting the corridors of your existence.